What's going on, buddy? It's your boy Felipito here, and welcome back to Intoxicados podcast. To my left, I got my boy Diego Vino Boa, the one that be showing Gooch on the pod. Take it along, bro. Take it along.
And to your right, we got the one, the only, the horniest of one and only kind, the barber himself.
I like that introduction,
Brandon with the best dome.
Say no to Brandon.
Thank you.
Say
Don't
no
ever
to
say
Brandon.
Put down the shirt. Say no to Brandon. With his face on it.
How's everyone feeling? I hope everyone's feeling amazing. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope you guys are not too hungover to be at work right now.
I hope you got your dick sucked if you're a dad.
God,
You feel me? Like I was praying for that. I was like, man.
Wait,
but that
this is the
episode.
next episode.
Yeah,
This
that's
is already,
next
this
week's
is week.
episode.
We don't even
Okay, well, last week I hope you got your dick sucked for Father's Day. You know.
Hey,
Imagine, bro, just waking up to the. And you're like, oh, what's going on? Oh,
hey. The number one question we get asked is why do y'all call Brandon Brandome? I think we've told the story many times. Many times.
Let's get straight to it, man. I guess someone fucked up on his birth certificate and wrote a M, so they put Brandome.
And then when I joined the squad, they just added another letter, which was E. You know,
Because Brandon's too basic.
Right. So you got to put Brandome.
But it's really with an M at the end.
Yeah.
Somebody, your dad messed up on his birth certificate?
No, the nurse did.
Oh,
the nurse messed up on the birth certificate.
I think your dad was up a
Hey,
couple.
I'm not even trying to be funny.
Because look at the keyboard right now, and the M and the N are right next to each other, right? And yes, we had computers back in the day. I already knew I know where he was coming from. Yes, we had computers back then. So they typed in an M instead of
but you
an
were
N.
in Mexico, huh?
I was in Mexico, yeah.
Right. What's it called? And you were born in a hospital?
Yes, bitch, I was born in the hospital.
Privileged ass.
Privileged, huh?
No,
Hey, man,
actually, no. Have you said that story before? Like how you
I
were
was born in the house?
Yeah, how they gave birth to you?
I think maybe I've said it.
That's actually a fucking story to tell.
Let's hear yours, and then we'll go to mine. I want to hear you. What happened, bro? What happened with the M? You feel me?
Oh, that's pretty much
The M for motion.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think
yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I'm gonna be real. I think your dad was off a couple chelas when he was like, se le fue la mano, bro. From an N to an M, he's like, fuck it, that's the one.
Se le fue a little hook more.
And then he probably went back to the room and he was like, he told like your mom like, hey man, I should say the nurse did that shit, bro. Let's just lie to him. You'll never know if your dad was lying to you, gang.
I'll never
You never know.
I'll never know. I'm fucking dead already. But
What? You got deep quick.
but yeah, that's basically the story of how it happened. I don't know too much of it. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
So what happened? You were born in a tub? Nah, real shit. How were you born, Lee?
How were you born?
I was born in a hospital.
In the hospital?
Yeah.
In Guayaquil?
Nah, Baba.
In Bogoyoya?
I was born in Baba Oyo. It's so funny, gang, because I have like a
Baba Oyo?
Baba Oyo. That's where I'm from.
Le echan baba tu hoyo.
Oh, hey, this motherfucker have been on a roll all morning, man.
Bro, Baba Oyo, it's a pueblo. It's a little pueblo in Ecuador.
Okay.
By the way, guys, I'm sorry if I'm showing gooch, man. I'm trying my
always
best.
do that.
I'm trying my
he-
best to not show
No,
gooch.
this guy knew what he was
Like,
doing
I'm keeping my
because
legs closed, gang.
please
like
keep
this.
them closed.
Hey, you're just poking. Nah, just kidding.
No, Diego knows what he's doing, man. He's good at marketing. Like I came in, I sat down in that chair, and he's like, "Let me get that chair." And I was like, "Nah, fuck you." He's like,
bro, you want to give views or not? So
I did not say that.
He
bro.
said that. and
Y'all said that.
No,
I wish there was cameras in this room so they could see everything that happened.
Right here.
No. Before we click.
he
record.
said, "You want to make it out the hood or not?" And I said, "You know what? You're right." So I got my ass up and I sat over here. Now I'm here.
But anyways, going back to the topic, how I was born, all right? So I'm going to give you a little rundown of my life. My mom was 19, my dad was 42. Boom.
Damn. God
Hey, your dad was a demon, bro.
damn.
For sure.
Anyways, I hope to follow in his footsteps one day, you feel me?
What?
Nah, just kidding. I'm fucking kidding. Man, bullshit. Nah, I don't know why that's so normalized
is
in
normal.
Mexico or like third world countries.
It is
Hispanic countries. Yeah, just third world countries in general, I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I know my grandma got pregnant at 14.
How old your grandpa?
I don't know. He was much older.
You ever seen like
I'm
those-
assuming he was like, I don't know, 17, 18, 20, 21. I don't
You
know.
ever seen those videos where like he's like oh sí, yo me acuerdo cuando tu abuelo me hizo su novia, me robó And then
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
But they
what do you
but they like
What you mean, what that
robó,
mean?
like they literally go up to like to their house y se
And
la
they
roban.
kidnap her. Like, let's go.
Yeah, se la
What?
roban. But
Not
they,
like kidnap her, but like they escape. Like he takes her from the family.
obviously she wanted to go with
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
It wasn't like it was
But
consensual.
think about it, brother. Like she's like, how you said, Brandon's grandma was 14, and his grandfather was probably like 20.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. And then nomás se la roban. They just pull up to the house, whatever, and boom.
You just hear the horse like when they run off. You know the
In the horse. Hey, don't you think it's crazy sometimes when people say like, "Oh, I like that," you know, the same love that my grandparents have.
Bro, I always say
you
that.
always hear that, but I'm gonna be honest, and I know you can relate with this. bro.
I don't want to say because I know for a fact we probably get canceled. But really think about what would happen back then. You feel me? Like you know what I'm saying?
I don't.
Like,
Okay,
like really think about
Like,
it.
your grandpa came home
Like
after a long day.
Hold up, bro. Shut up. You can get canceled. Like,
no,
just,
wait. Can you get canceled
You
over
can't
that?
get canceled?
No, you can't get canceled because it's a life story. I can tell you a life story about mine. You
Nah,
know?
let me hear yours.
Let me hear yours.
This is just Brandon
I
speaking from experience.
I can tell you for a fact, right, that if my grandpa came home from work after a long ass 12-hour shift and the food was not ready, he'll backhand the out of my grandma. I'm just being honest. That's what he would do. And the food better be done the same day. It can't be no recalentado. It can't be none of that. Has to be right then and done with fresh ingredients. But hey, that was the love back then.
We don't condone that, by the way, guys.
You don't condone it.
No, not at all. no condoning.
Man, speaking of all this violence and stuff, we hosted a Carne Asada last week with our supporters
Let's
to
hear about
celebrate.
it, CEO. Let's hear about it, bros.
So, you know, we hit 250,000 subscribers on our main channel, Chicos Toxicos.
Thank
you
you
guys
so
so
much.
much.
We love you guys so much.
And we've actually been wanting to do this video for a while, but it was like, what better timing than to do it when we hit the 250,000 subscribers. So boom, we hit 250, and then we all looked around. We're like, yo, bro, let's do a Carne Asada with our supporters. We go, like, where can we do it? Blah, blah,
Mind
blah.
you, there's a day prior, right? Like we were low key, like
That was a few days
it
before.
was a few days, but like really, like got it set to stone like the day before, like because we had to
Yeah.
confirm with the chef
Yeah.
and everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So so this is a couple days before. I'm like, okay, where can we host it? Like, where do you think would be a good spot? And Felipe goes, yo, man, Canoga Park, where I used to grow up. You know, like, this is my childhood park.
Mind you guys, I'm so sorry. Like, we just didn't want a big group and then imagine there's kids on the playground, you know, like we just didn't want like kids to feel like, wow, why so many people? So the park that I grew up going to is shut down right now, like the playground shut down. So more than likely, you know, parents are gonna take the kids there. So that's why I volunteered at that park. You get me?
Nah, bro. Anyway, so I asked him. I'm like, yo, because this is the thing. Felipe has been claiming for the longest that he grew up in the hood. I'm from the hood.
I never claim it. You seen it.
Nah. See, you always talking about you don't know what it was like growing up. Nah, so keep this in mind. So then I'm like, okay.
I'm on your side.
So Felipe is like,
by the way, guys, I don't going around like, oh, I'm from the hood. I tell him like, oh, where I grew up wasn't like the nicest area.
So okay, so whatever. So he kept saying, he's been repeating this over and over and over. So when he tells me about this park, he's like, man, this is a park I used to go. I'm like, Leaps, I was like, Leaps, like, you told me you weren't in, you know, like, is this a safe park? The first thing I asked him was like, is this a safe park? He's like, bro, why would I bring people to a non-safe park, especially our supporters, blase, blase. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you're right. You know, like Felipe's thinking, you know, maybe this park is safe. Like, nothing's going to happen, right? So I'm like, fuck it, let's run it. Canoga Park it is. What's the name of the park?
Quimby Park.
Quimby. He's like, Quimby Park. And I was like, you sure it's safe? I asked him like 3 times. I was like, yo, Felipe, you're sure it's safe? He's like, yeah, man, I wouldn't hold our supporters like this, bro. He's like, why would I go to a park that's going to put us in danger? I was like, all right, cool. Like, you're right. I believe you. I believe you. We get to the day of, man. We go get the meat. We get everything set up. We pull up. We're setting up, starting the fire. Supporters started pulling up. At this point, it was probably like a clean maybe 50 supporters that pulled up.
I would say so, yeah.
50, maybe 60, but 50 for sure, at least 50. So we got like 50, 60 people that pulled up, and now we're all gathered around.
We got that motherfucker Chef Pops in there. Shout out Chef
Pops.
We have him in there cooking up and shit. Just threw the fire on the grill, right? The grill's just getting hot.
It's getting hot. The grill just started getting hot. Like,
Yeah.
we just lit it up. We're still setting up. But mind you, like, we already got people. We already got a pretty heavy crowd at this point, which is in our vlog from last week if you haven't watched it. And So we're chilling, blah, blah. And then literally 10 minutes after we get there, we see a cop car pull up. And we're like, damn, bro, they're going to shut us down already. Like, we haven't even done it. Felipe's like, man, we haven't done anything. Like, what are we getting shut down for?
Yeah. And then 2 more pull up, right?
Yeah.
Boom, 2 more. Now there's 3. And then a supporter comes. And he's like, yo, they're telling me to tell you guys to, like, wrap it up or go over there, right? Something like that, right? And me, big balls right here, I'm like, man, bro, until they come tell me in my face, I ain't moving. You get me? Because I'm like, bro, we're not doing anything wrong.
We weren't.
We had no alcohol because we obviously were not gonna bring our. Nah. We had nothing yet. We had nothing at the time. And by the way, the supporters provided that.
Yeah.
You get me? Like we're not gonna take alcohol to a park for our supporters. You get me? And anyway, bro, we literally just have meat, weenies. The hot dog buns and sodas and water. That's literally all we have, and we're throwing the like. So I know if they come search our shit, we're clean. Like ain't no one got, and we got honey packs. That's about it, you know. And I'm like, nah, bro. If they want to shut us down, bro, tell them motherfucker come tell me shut this shit down, right? Like I'm over here acting like I'm him, but like I didn't say it that loud. I just said, ah, man, tell him to come. You get me? And then, boom, like there's like I look to the other side of the park. And 3 more cops pull up. And I'm like, bro, it's not even that deep. You get me?
Bro. He was like,
we're doing a carne asada, bro. Like, we're not doing anything dumb. We're not doing a riot. We're not protesting.
So this is when it start getting a little serious. So like he said, so just imagine a park, right? Like, so the park is like 4 corners. It's 4. So you got.
Right, I want to hear this part of the side.
No, I'm gonna say it, but I'm letting
okay,
you
cook.
But
listen, yeah. So cops took like 1 cop car pulled up to the left. And then 2 more came to the right. And then we, at one point, it got to the point where we were just surrounded by cops as if they closed the street. And I'm like, all right, gang, like, I don't think this is for the carne asada. Something's up, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, but nothing. But I didn't think of it. Like, now that I'm looking back at it, I'm thinking about it like that. But now I'm like, at that time, I was like, bro, we're like shut down. Like, something's going on. Fucking 10 seconds later, a cop comes out with a blower.
Nah, all the cops pull out their blowers.
They all pull out a blower. One's pointing at the playground. Another one comes out with like 3 rifles, bro.
Yeah. Mind you, you know, cops usually have just a pistol. And if you've seen a cop car, you know, they have their shotgun right there. And I just look and they have their shotguns out. I'm like, all right, bro, are they pointing it at us or what's going on? Like I was about to put my hands up. And then that's when shit got serious.
Everybody move.
Like the cops like, move, go to the basketball courts. And me and Brandon, right?
Look, so this is what right. So yeah, the chopper pulled up.
I
would
love to say it was the Chicos Toxicos, but realistically, it's just me and Brandon. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so cops come out, right? Guns everywhere, crazy. He's like, yo, I need you guys to get out of here. Go to the basketball court.
Nah, he didn't say it like that. He said, y'all got to get the... He said, go.
Everybody go to basketball court.
He was yelling. He's like, get the fuck out. Go. We said, all right. Felipe and I looked at each other. We gave each other eye. We knew what we had to do, right? Yeah. And then we're like, all right, guys, please, everyone to the basketball court. Go.
Mind you, we have young supporters that I was just like that too. Like, man, I don't go on no cop.
Yeah.
And they were like, look, I was like, let's go. And I was just telling them, let's go. And then Brandon's over there getting everybody like, go.
So they're literally there just filming, right? We tell them, move, keep going. And it's funny because there was another guy. Remember the guy in the bike?
Oh, yeah.
The guy in the bike, yeah, whatever.
He wasn't a supporter. And we're not bashing him, but he was like one of those fucking motherfuckers that think life revolves around him. He was like, hey, the cops ain't gonna do shit. You feel me? Like this Canoga. And I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, you get me? Like, why are you banging on the cops? And then he's like, nah. He's like, f the pigs. And we just like, bro, let's go. And then Mr. Tough Guy also rode off in his bike.
Hey, keep in mind that as everything was going on, we're telling the supporters to just leave, to go back, to go.
We're trying to make sure the support, because, bro, it's because of, like, obviously us, but especially because of me. Like, we chose that park. I really thought the park was safe. And we're like, bro, everybody go, right?
But as we kept saying this, we just kept hearing the cops in the back just getting louder and louder.
And it got to the point
shotguns are shotgunning. We
shotguns are shotgunning.
There was like
you could hear it, bro.
Yeah, bro. It was like, so you're like,
you couldn't hear it.
No, you're telling people go. And the first thing we heard, we looked at each other. Yo, go. Boom! Everyone starts walking to the back. Whatever. We Felipe and I, we kind of like regroup in a sense. obviously
we then we think like, where's Diego?
Yeah, where's Diego? I'm scared. I'm legit scared because I thought, Diego was probably out there helping out or like just doing some crazy
like like he's gonna get a medal for this.
Like I thought Diego
like,
was
LA's a better reward as a medal for.
They're about to give him the key of the city. Like I thought
honorary acts.
I thought Diego was gonna pull up from the back of the park with the Superman shirt out. Bro, I was like, whatever. So we go right.
I know my CEO got us.
Yeah, of course. So we go right. We go all the way to the back where we all regroup.
Mind you, we're by a cop car now. Like we're behind, like we're by the cop cars now.
We're by a cop car. The cop cars got the doors open, and then obviously you know how sometimes they use the doors as a shield. So they're there. We keep walking. We can't find Diego. Whatever. We end up seeing this motherfucker behind the cop car, bro.
With the cop, basically everything's okay now, right? Bro, everybody, this is all accounted. You can see in the vlog. Everybody says that they just saw Diego like this, bro, running. as soon as the cop said that, he just left the supporters. Everybody.
Motherfucker turned into Diego Bolt. Just do in the back. And then at the back, it's crazy. Are we good to go back? Is everything good? Everything safe? I'm like, bro. We literally told him because we had a conversation with him afterwards. I get it, like, sometimes there's that like fight or flight thing that just kicks in. And for him, it wasn't fighting. It was just flying. Like, he was just leaving.
Gone.
And we told him, we're like, yo, Diego's like, what's up with you, bro?
I told him, I'm like, bro, te pasas de verga, bro. What happened to the supporters?
Yeah, bro, like, ¿qué pasó, bro? What's up with that?
Like, bro, I saw the blowers come out. And that's all I thought was run.
What'd you expect me to do, gang? Just stand there like Superman, bro?
Save the supporters.
Yes, bro. You were supposed to be like, guys, please.
I did say that, but as I was saying that, I was running.
No. Everybody claims. I can't vouch for it. I just made that up. Like I didn't make it up, but I just assumed. But I have everybody on camera. I'm like, yo, where was Diego? He's like, I just saw Diego run. Like as soon as the cop came, Diego just ran. I was like, no way.
He was running and saying, move.
I swear, I don't know about move. I was doing like the Naruto run, gang. I was like, I'm out this. Who is it? Damn, what are you doing?
I'm getting my hat.
Oh, nah, bro. Real though, like once I saw the blowers, because I don't think we're not exaggerating when I'm telling you, bro. One cop had a blower. Then they started approaching the guy. So the story is there was like a wanted guy that happened to be at the playground. It was actually two of them, and they were at the playground.
Not at the playground. They're at the side. If you know Quimby Park, they're playing where all the motherfuckers play soccer on the other side where the rocks are at. That's where he was at.
In the playground.
Yeah, I mean
they were literally in the playground sitting down, and then they were like, put your hands up, and you just hear like the mics, like everybody, like everybody heard put your hands up or whatever, and thankfully the guy was very easily surrendered. He surrendered. He just the cops like approached him. They had guns pointing at him as they were going in to arrest him.
Like he was wanted.
He was wanted, and I don't know what it was. I'm just glad. I was just so scared to hear a shot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. A gunshot would have got me like, hell no. Because I was scared because there were supporters there that had kids and shit too. Yeah, that's why I was scared.
Good thing you saved them.
Hey man, we're still here, man. So went right.
Thank God, bro. Thank God. Yeah, amen. For real.
But yeah, that was
but this is like real. Felipe, if you allow me to ask you this question, like, is that kind of like a normal thing in Canoga? Like, you see that a little bit often?
I don't know.
How was the upbringing? Like, I know you don't want to sound like you're from the hood, but at the end of the day, like, what you experienced, and it wasn't just you. You're bringing awareness to like the whole community.
Of course. No, for sure, stuff like that has happened. You get me? It's like it happens like often. Like I'm not gonna like glaze this. And it's not something to be proud of. You get me? Like, I never thought it was cool. It just happens. You get me? And, bro, I remember one time, so you know where I live, right?
Yeah, of course.
So I could see the bus from my balcony. And one time I'm looking, like, because I was back over to my girl's house, right? Because you just take the bus up. And I'm looking, I'm like, man. And the Metro app wasn't working. You know the Metro app that, like, tells you? And they said it was going to be there in 10 minutes, but it was frozen. And I'm, like, peeping, like, yo, was a bus coming? Bro, I swear, you just see a motherfucker cut the corner, and like 5-6 cars are behind them, like cop cars.
Oh shit!
And right in front of my house,
is he driving or?
He's driving. He's
driving,
bro. Right in front of my house, they cut him off. Like on the other side, there's like a way to cut off people, and they pull him over right there, bro. It's like some Bonnie and Clyde shit. Like him and his girl.
Damn.
Bonnie and Clyde.
I swear, bro. Him and his girl. Right there, get pulled over, bro. Dragged out the car, bro. Like there's a real story. Like this happens, but I really I swear, guys, I wasn't trying to prove like myself. Like let's bring him to this park. The reason I brought him that park is because out of like the other park, I feel like that's the safest park. And how I said, the playgrounds are closed. So I'd assume no one would be there. You get me? I assume I drive by all the time. I see it empty. So I'm like, all right, you know, why don't we do it here? And I'm sorry to all the supporters that pulled up and we had to put y'all through that.
Yeah.
But thank God, you know, we checked up on everybody was okay.
Yeah, bro.
Babe, but it made some funny, good content out of that.
Content? Bro.
The worst part is Diego had the camera.
Yeah, I didn't record some of that part, but it's okay.
No,
Just now y'all know the full story.
Okay, so let me go ahead and explain what happened. Right, we went to the casino and the casino completely fucking hoed us like always.
Hey, I'm starting to think you're bad luck. I'm just
Nah, bad luck.
Every time I've gone with you, I lost.
Beep his name out. Beep his name out, man. You know who's bad luck is that motherfucker. That's who's bad luck.
Just bleep the name out, but look. Anyways, we go to the casino, right? We lose money. Like always, I lost money. We go back. Felipe was driving.
By the way, we have a ritual. You feel me? Like no matter what, you're up or down, you gotta listen to scary stories on the way back because it makes the drive back faster.
This is what I didn't know this, but he said that. He said, you know what? I have this one little thing where that happens. I said, you know what? Let me join the tradition. Why not? So we go in. And I was telling him about it was a big famous show back in the day. It was called La Mano Peluda, right? Mm-hmm. And La Mano Peluda is like a radio. It's a radio station where the radio host basically calls people, and you can literally hear them talk over the phone, and they're telling their like crazy experiences, this and this, right? So the first episode was weak.
Bro, the first episode was weak sauce, bro. That shit was mid.
It was weak. It was pretty weak. So I was like, you know what? F- it. And then Felipe said, no, let me put you guys on game.
Nah, I said, let me put you on game. And I told my boy Julio, I'm like, hey, yo, bro, Julio, put some good.
I'm gonna pick some sorry ass.
Bro, pick some more.
Yeah, shit was worse than that. Anyways,
mind you, it's hard to find like a real scary story, especially you know you're a grown man now. Like, I mean, I'm not saying we're like
y'all are into that shit though. I don't know. I just don't find it like
you a bitch. Anyways,
no, it's not that I'm scared. I'm just like I don't know. For me, I just don't really like.
But you don't like scary stuff, like on some serious shit.
I don't like it, but regardless, I don't find an interest in it. Like I don't be like,
oh, you get scared.
Well, have you been through anything like that?
I've never been through it.
Okay, then that's probably why.
And I don't want to, bro.
You can't relate to that shit.
Let me knock on your wood. My bad. Go ahead.
So anyway, so we're driving there, and then we ended up finding a really, really good, like a really interesting.
We gave Brandon a second chance.
Yeah, he gave me a second chance. You know, he's a firm believer of second chances, so he gave me a second chance, and then we ended up finding like a really, really good episode. Whatever. Have you ever went through any paranormal things growing up?
Me? Nah, man. Just like dangerously, bro. Like I've been my whole life
diabolically.
Diabolically horror.
I don't think that's a paranormal thing.
Nah,
that's a normal thing.
Nah, my fault.
That ain't paranormal. And remember that one time when we were just sitting down on your couch?
Oh my god.
Oh, bro, that was
a
trip. You were bricks too.
He was scared. So we were chilling at Diego's house, you know, whatever, about to get our freak on, and then we're literally sitting down, minding our own business.
Oh yeah. This is a true story, guys.
Yo, he had like a little thing on his counter, on his table, a little coffee table, whatever. And I don't know where that shit just like it literally flew out the thing.
It looked like someone flipped it. Like it looked like somebody just flipped it.
Because it didn't look like it just like gravity pushed it down. It looked like it had force to it.
Yeah.
And it went boom, right? Diego and I, we looked at each other and we're like, did you see that? He's like, nah, gang. Yeah, I did see it.
I was scared as fuck. I didn't want to believe it.
By the way, guys, I saw it too, but I don't know if y'all remember. This happened, right? Am I tripping? I was like, nah, man, because sometimes like water leaks to the bottom and it forces glass to move.
You did not say that though.
I did say that.
You did not say that.
You guys are going to trip if you. I swear I said that shit.
You guys want to know one of the craziest fucking stories? Well, I mean, there's many of them, but one of them was super fucking crazy. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this thing or this phenomenon called where like when one of your family member passes away, se viene a despedir, like he comes to say goodbye before he moves on to the other life. So this happened during pandemic. Unfortunately, my grandmother lost her dad, right? And because of my grandma's legal status, she can now go to Mexico. I mean, she could go to Mexico, she just can't come back. So they had the whole funeral service and everything, and they had someone recording so my grandma can see it through Zoom, right? So this was crazy because I remember we're in the kitchen. She's sitting down and she's just tearing up. They're showing, you know, the dad and everything because, you know, and crazy as shit ever. So my door, I have a metal door, and they like el spring que le llaman, and then they have the wooden door.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you know how they have metal door.
I'm
and
talking about your room. Like,
no. I don't have a door in my room, but I'm saying outside, right? Keep in mind that my grandma's watching this through Zoom and she's tearing up. Tell me why. Someone just starts knocking on the door, bro, on the wooden door, right? Someone's knocking on the wooden door, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, the metal door is closed. Like, in order for you to get to the wooden door, you have to open the metal door. I opened. There was no one there, bro.
But you heard a clear
Fool,
knock.
I heard the knock. It was like this, bro. It was like, tun, 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 tun. Nah, it wasn't like that.
But it was going on beats with it?
No. But it was knocking on the door, bro, and we opened it, and there was no one there. I looked at my grandma. I was like, no hay nadie. She's like, es mi papá que se está despidiendo. And I was like, damn, that's actually, that was pretty crazy.
I think it was a ding-dong ditcher, bro. It was probably me.
How can you can't open that metal door, bro? You're a non-believer.
Diego changes the subject because he gets scared.
I don't get scared.
You're literally a non-believer in none of this, which kind of pisses me off because this is real.
I'm not saying I'm a non-believer, gang. I do believe there's crazy. I just
just rather not be in the room.
I just choose to not.
What is the myth or legends that you guys have in Ecuador?
Man, we ain't got shit, gang.
You don't have La Llorona. You don't have El Chupacabras, El Chupavergas.
Bro,
this is me. El Come Cuis.
Come Cuis? No, bro, I've never. There's no legends stroming around.
Let me look it up, man. Let me look it up. Y'all talk.
No way you guys don't have anything
I promise
at all.
you, man, we don't.
Bro, I just feel like you're out of touch with your peeps.
I swear we don't, gang.
Everyone
I swear
has
we don't.
I was actually reading something not so long ago that maybe you're right. Maybe that doesn't really happen. But I was reading that it was like a little article saying that why was Mexico like known to be so paranormal.
Mm-hmm.
But if you really think about it, because correct me if I'm wrong, Felipe, you're really good. He's really good at history and everything like that.
By the way, I watch like a lot of like YouTube videos too. Like, don't be think I be reading it, but like a lot of the that be saying makes sense. And then like I be scrolling through the comments, and a lot of people be saying that's true. But
no, so
anyway,
so the reason why I think Mexico is so paranormal is because we can go back to like when it first started, bro. We have the Aztecs and the Mayans and all this and all that, bro.
Was Cantuya.
El Cantuya?
The story of Cantuya.
¿Cuál es ese? El Cantiflas?
No.
Man, that shit weak, bro. If it was big enough, we'd all know about it. But y'all know about like what's it like what is it called? Like
La
Llorona. Like Llorona. Like that's a big
Duendes, el Chupacabras.
Bro, okay, hold on. Let me go back to that. But I want to bring that story up, right? So, what was I saying? Yeah, so it goes back into like thousands and thousands of years, like or hundreds of years. Like think about it, bro. The Mayans and the Mayans and the Aztecs were just doing sacrifices for the funsies. You know what I mean? Like the king would wake up and he's like, "Fuck it, bro."
It was more like for like the sun god like that.
Yeah, so that's why there were so many lives taken. That I feel like that's why there were so many souls roaming around. And
bro, yeah, like literally, bro.
But you see, you're giving me that face that you don't give a fuck about it, and I'm telling you, no. And let me ask the subscriber. I wanna literally tell our viewers. Maybe I'm just tripping on the theories or stories that we're coming up with, but like it's some real shit. Like
I believe it, gang. I believe it. I don't know, bro.
You choose not to want to believe it.
I know it's real, obviously, bro. Like I believe. If you believe in God, you believe in there's more than us, more than just us. So I know there's more out there. I probably just choose to not really listen to y'all because I don't.
Why?
At the end of the day, because look,
you get nightmares, huh?
No, because at the end of the day, it's night. All right.
It's not. At the end, yo, he thought it was cookie. Yeah,
listen, and I lead on with at the end of the day is night because at that nighttime I gotta sleep by myself.
Yeah,
and
I told you.
So and you get scared. You get worried about it.
So let me tell you this.
Bro, he does.
It's because at one point when I was a kid, and my older brother, man.
It's okay. It's a safe space.
No, bro, that traumatized me off the most pussy movie ever. It was the Paranormal Activity movies. Did you guys ever watch?
Yeah,
those?
we watched it.
Bro, I remember it was weak, and like looking back at it, it was weak as you didn't see nothing in the movie. But I was like 9 years old while watching this.
But you know why you got traumatized? Because, and I'm not bashing you, gang. I want you to know, but I saw the same movie, and then my mom told me, she's like, that's what she told me, because I was scared too. Like, it was a scary movie, especially as a kid. But it was just like, gang, you live in an apartment. Like, that's just the same. You get me? Like,
I get it.
Where's it going to be at? In the sala? No.
I was like 9 years old, bro, watching this movie with my older brother. And it got to the point, bro, real shit, I couldn't sleep by myself for like a year, bro. I used to sleep with my mom.
Oh, you're nah.
I swear to God.
Nah,
I swear to God. I swear to God, bro. I know my pops was probably pissed,
That's
bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh. I would have been like, come on, out of here,
You know
bro.
what's so funny? Like I told you this story too. So there was one time. Look, it's pretty embarrassing. I'm gonna be honest, right? So I remember we were living in my mom and I and my brother. We obviously struggled with the living situation, but one time I remember we had moved into like this room that it's like literally a room with a bathroom, right? It was, you would walk in, it was the kitchen table, the couch where my brother and I would sleep, and right in the front was my mom's bed, right? So like, bro, it's like literally, it's like the size of this room, tiny, right?
Yeah.
And I remember I don't know what it was. Don Francisco used to have a talk show. Obviously, he had Sábado Gigante.
Yeah.
And then he moved into a talk show where, like, I don't know, he was just feeling ballsy and he started talking about, like, the paranormal stuff. So my mom wanted to watch it. Keep in mind, my mom's boyfriend slept over that time, right? So my mom was feeling ballsy just watching it with him. So we were here. My mom's bed was, like, back here type thing. Bro, he started talking about some crazy shit, bro. Crazy.
And you're a kid.
But I'm a kid. I'm, like, 15.
You're a grown ass man at that point.
I was a kid, bro. I was a kid, and
Age?
I don't know, like 9 or 8. I don't remember.
We'll let it slide.
So I'm telling you, I'm laying down, and literally my mom's bed is over here, bro. But I start freaking out, like I start getting scared, like I'm literally like. I'm like, tengo miedo. And I literally get it. And like now, the reason why I think it's funny is because my mom's boyfriend didn't stay so often. But I feel like when he was staying over, like,
you know why he was coming home.
Yeah, like you know what he was there to run business.
He was there to run business.
He was there to run business. So
it was a business trip.
bro, hold on. So
I'm finally popped the gas station bill.
Bro, and no, it's fine. Hey, but situation was crazy, bro. Like they were, I don't know. Anyways, so I get up and I'm like, literally, I only walk like 2 steps just to go to the bed right here. I'm like, ma, no puedo dormir, tengo miedo. And she's like, duérmete ahí, aquí estamos, mira, no pasa nada. I'm like, no, mom, I'm scared. I don't want to be here. Bro, I slept literally like, I think between them, bro, for like a week. And now that if you really think about it, bro, like,
fucked up his nut.
yeah, bro, he was probably pissed off.
Nah, I be
Hey, but
again.
you know,
I'd go home. I'm gonna just keep it on it. But like,
Otra vez. That's what I would have said.
Nah,
Get that kid out of here, man.
yeah. So that shit
Just see a little ass kid with big ass ears and shit.
Hey, bro.
why you cooking my
Hey, but how crazy would it be if you fell asleep there?
Y te culiaron?
No, aight, bro. What's up with you?
And then you wake up in the couch. You know they definitely did something too.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
If
You ever cut your parents in action?
Nah, gang.
Never have.
Never.
Have you?
Yeah,
If you don't want to talk
bro,
about
yeah,
it.
sadly, yeah.
She said sadly.
Yeah.
I remember. I
That's
had-
why I started sleeping in the sala, bro.
Oh really?
Cause they valía verga, bro. They didn't go fuck. Once they thought we were asleep,
They thought you were asleep. That's the.
I'd be like, don't. I'd be like this. Coughing out knowing I'm here.
My God.
Bro, I swear. Like I'd be, cause before I started sleeping in the sala, I was like 9, 10, 11ish around there.
Yeah.
And it was me and my sister America. We slept on the bunk bed. She slept up top. I slept in the bottom. It was in the room. There's in the room. My sister America slept on top. I slept in the bottom. My little baby sister named Kaylee, she was a baby at the time. She slept with my parents, but they had a cuna right there next to it. So they would like move her when she slept. Cause they were trying to get her used to like sleeping
Yeah.
on, by herself. And bro, I remember one time I was like, shh. And I'm like, and I'm awake. I'm like,
You wanted to make sure they knew,
Hey,
you
yeah,
were
they
there.
knew I was there,
But
bro.
you do know if you hear the shh,
Oh,
it's game over, bro. It's
Nah,
game
bro.
time.
I remember like, oh, go. Voy al baño. I gotta say shit out loud. So they know.
So
And
they
then
knew
one
you
time,
wasn't trying to hear that
one
shit.
time I just went to the restroom, gang, and I remember I just went to the couch instead, and from there, that was the rest.
That's where you stayed in the
The rest-
couch.
Colorín colorado. Nah, but I want to go back to like, I don't want to say it's paranormal activity, but like the one I could remember, and I told my mom about
You
it.
really on that?
That's not a legend. That's the vecina.
But bro, this was literally in Hawaii. I was like walking in Hawaii in the what gang?
Think about me and your story.
Why you
Yes.
laughing?
Why you gang? What's cursed out there?
No, it's not about being cursed. It's about I was on a hike in Hawaii, and I took like a moment to like just walk by myself, and I was just walking by myself. And
How old are you?
No, this was recent.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you went, right?
Yeah.
When you didn't take me. That's not good big motion.
Bro, you weren't even flying at the
That's
time.
not
You
good
didn't even like to
promotion.
fly.
I didn't get the invite. You got the invite?
I didn't get the invite. I'll
Sorry.
take you though.
Thank you, bro.
Anyways, I was walking and then, I don't know, I was just like kind of like talking to myself, and it got to a point I was like talking. I was like, damn, like I had missed my grandma. I was talking about my grandma or something. I was kind of like praying. It was like a walk while talking to God type of walk. You know what I mean?
Philip.
And I was walking, and then I was like, damn, like, grandma, I miss you. Something like that. I was just kind of like talking about my grandma, and my grandma's name is Mariana. And so I was like saying, just like talking about my grandma, blah, blah, blah. So I'm walking like this hike down by myself. And bro, like, kid you not, bro, like 20, 25 minutes. I haven't seen anybody down this hike, like not one person. And I'm going down this hike, and I run into a lady who's walking to her dog. I don't know how it was. I think she started the conversation with me. I think it was just like we were the only ones there. So she started the conversation with me. And, just like chatting it up, like, oh, yeah, I'm just visiting Hawaii. I think she was from there because she had her dog there and stuff like that. And then at the end of the conversation, I was like, oh, what's your name? And she's like, oh, Mariana. And I was like, nah, what the bro?
That's a trip.
It was trippy, bro. Her
That's a
name was
fucking trip.
Mariana, bro. And I was like, nah, that's weird.
Yeah.
And I
What was your emotion like when you first heard it? Right.
it was like just kind of like surreal, because I was like, nah, bro, there's no way it's a coincidence. Like, that's weird. I was just talking about it, like walking down this by myself, and then the one girl, the only lady that was there who was talking to me, her name was Mariana, and I was like, damn, bro, that's crazy. And I called my mom right away, and I told her the story. I was like, bro, you're not gonna believe it. Blah, blah, it was crazy. That was the only really, that was a little trippy for me.
That's a good, like, I'm not saying it's paranormal or not, but that's like a good, I feel like a good, like, feeling, you know?
Yeah, it was good. It just felt weird, bro. Like,
let me go ahead and ask you if you're comfortable with it. I don't feel like, I mean, you talk to us on the side, but you're showing the gooch again.
Oh, fuck.
I wanted to ask, like, how was the relationship with your grandmother? You were just telling us a little story not so long ago. Like, I genuinely want to know. Because that's something, like, you don't really hear too much.
I mean, so I didn't grow up with a biological grandfather or a biological. I don't know my dad, bro. My real dad, I don't know him. So I don't know my grandma or my granddad from my dad's side. But the only blood grandparent that I had that I knew was my grandma.
Right.
Because my grandpa from my mom's side, he passed. My mom was 18 when he passed. So she kind of had to be like the step up. Like, she's the older one, so she took care of my uncles and stuff like that. So my grandma and my grandma, she passed when I was like 12. Like, I had been kind of growing up with her, but I really didn't have that connection with my grandma. Like, I wasn't old enough to really like understand. Like, I was 12. Like, you know what's going on. Like, your grandma just passed, but I wasn't really understanding of, like, damn, like, my grandma's my mom's mom, like, just died. So I mean, it wasn't like I knew who she was. I obviously, like, I was just so young to understand everything. And recently I told you I had a dream, bro. Like, I sound like Martin Luther King in this bitch, but I had a dream that I saw her in my dream. Since she passed, she only came in my dream one time, and then recently, like 2 weeks ago, she came in my dream. It was weird, bro. I was crying, hugging her, and my mom was in the room, and I was crying, hugging her, but she didn't say a word, bro. She was just staring at me. Like, I was hugging her, but I don't even remember her, like, really hugging me back. I think she was just standing there. I don't know. It was weird, bro. And I was just crying in my dream, and she didn't even, I don't know. It was good to see her, though. Like, she looked good. I saw her face. It was cool. But I never really grew. Like, when she passed, I wasn't really, like, really, really attached. I was still young. I was too young to understand.
You know, supposedly, I mean, I'm sorry to cut off. That's such a great story, I mean.
Yeah.
Like, but supposedly, it's a fact, you can't really see faces in your
That's what they say.
You just know who it is, but your mind can't process faces. So
once they pass,
you think no in general. Like,
in general,
you think I'm like, they say I'm in your dream. You know it's me, but you really aren't seeing my face. You just know it's me because that's how you figure it out.
Because I see a 5'8", 260 body.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just like, that's Felipe right there, okay?
Nah, I mean serious.
With the big bat.
That's this motherfucker. Fuck you.
But speaking of dreams, remember when you told me about that one dream of the building getting caught on fire? And then your girlfriend? Bro. That shit was crazy.
With you, right?
Yeah.
Bro. Oh, my God. No, that wasn't on fire. It was an earthquake,
It was an earthquake. This motherfucker calls me the next morning,
bro,
tripping
like,
out.
Real shit. I'm going to tell you guys, my dream is not paranormal. So I don't know why me, Diego, my girlfriend's fam, and my girlfriend were at Hawaii. I mean, not Hawaii. We were in Vegas. And maybe because I've been tripping on it, because, like, I watch a lot of, like, not scary things, but, like, informative stuff. So, like, for example, I don't know if you know, in California, the big earthquake is overdue. Like, we should be having an earthquake, you know, God forbid. But, you know, like, scientifically, it's overdue. Scientifically, it's overdue, right? So I be getting scared, especially because I used to sleep butt-ass naked. I'm like, what if, like, you know, God forbid it happens, I got to run out, you know? I'm going to just out. Running down. You get me? Like, I don't go at that point, you know? But, I don't know. I was just chilling, right?
Where you go? So you went to sleep on this stop?
Maybe. No, I don't know. I don't think I was. I don't think I did, to be honest. I don't think I did because I know usually what you think of last is kind of what you dream of. But nah, I remember vividly that I didn't go and sleep on that down. But that's what I thought when I woke up the next day. But let me get to the point. Basically, me, Diego, my girlfriend's family, and my girlfriend were in Vegas. Boom, we're living it up. Like, we're on top of like, I don't know, whatever.
MGM or something?
It's just like a pool. There's a pool on top, or whatever hotel that might be. And then, oh, I'm lying. It wasn't even an earthquake. Anyways, we're living it up, and then they're like, oh, a tornado's coming. I'm like, a tornado? Like, what the f in Vegas? Like, is that a thing?
Wait, it is a dream?
It's a dream. And we're on top of the building, so you can see the tornado, and it's like, zoom, 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 and then it barely scrapes our building, and I don't know how, like, it just starts wobbling. And I fall over, and like the tornado's like side of it, like the little like gust that it does, it like made a little vortex. So I landed, like I fell off the building, but it didn't kill me. You get me? Cause I didn't die because the tornado left like a little vortex. I was like, woo, and I landed safely. Right? This is my dream, right?
So let me just break down the dream, gang. You were in a high ass building. The tornado just swooped your shit to the ground and you landed safely.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
That's what I knew. Maybe I was dreaming. You feel me? Nah, but then after that, that's when shit got like you know, like that could have possibly actually happened. Now, not the vortex thing, but I'm on the floor now, and the tornado did hit the building, so it started cracking and tilting, and I'm like, no, and I can't even go up and save nobody, so I just start running. I'm like, I'm Diegoing that shit. You feel me?
So you left everyone in the building?
But the building was already falling. It was gonna fall on me if I didn't move. Yeah. So I'm running and then I get safe. I'm like safe now, and I'm like my girlfriend. You know, I'm calling my girl, and she's not answering. I'm like fuck. And then I call Diego, and I'm why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing. It's just sad. Laughing? It's sad. It's sad.
Nah, I just assume like the worst. Like it's over. You know what I mean? And I called Diego, and Diego answers, gang. And bro, like really, like how Diego talks, bro, his is crying like, Felipe, I'm gonna die, bro. I'm gonna die for real. Like
Diego's saying this.
Diego's saying this in my dream while I'm on the phone with him. I'm like, where you at, bro? Like, you know, I could try to go. And nah, bro, he's like crying, like genuinely crying. Like it was like a nightmare, gang. And then I woke up like, and I called this motherfucker DX. I'm like, hey, what you doing, bro?
I was like, gang, I just woke up.
Bro,
he's like, I'm gonna come over, bro. He came over and just told me the story. Yeah,
that's
bro, that was
crazy,
funny.
Man.
Dreams are weird, bro.
But it felt real, bro. Obviously, the vortex was a little.
You know what? I be having some crazy ass dreams that I be meeting like Drake and shit sometimes. I be glazing, bro. But I be having some crazy ass.
That's crazy, bro.
I've had dreams that I be meeting like Drake and Bhambhani. And shit,
what's going on when you meet him?
I just be like, can I get a flick? Nah, sometimes I be having dreams.
Waste of a dream.
Sometimes I be having dreams with Drake or shit that I be like boys with him, like on some chill shit. Like I be just.
You just chilling with it, having a good vibe,
just kicking it, gang. Yeah.
Did this happen before the Drake leak or after the Drake leak?
It was after.
It was after.
He's been on my mind ever since.
You're gonna get that out of your mind.
It's a good dream, man. You know what's actually one of the things that scare me the most? I'm gonna be honest. Is
being faithful.
Yeah, that getting married. No, something that scares me the most is the whole little duendes ones.
What's
Those
that?
stories with the duendes.
Like little gnomes.
The little gnomes that apparently like. Okay, so trip out. I didn't even know this was a real thing or not. Like,
you gonna say the story that you're talking about? The 818?
Oh my God! So trip out on this. So
this whole podcast has been paranormal. Huh?
Yeah, it was this. I just been holding
early
something
Halloween special.
No, so trip out. So it was this one thing where like
Summerween. You ever seen Gravity Falls?
No.
Summerween?
No.
No.
My fault.
So you know they call them like little duendes, right? Like they're like little gnomes. Wait, what?
I said my fault, unks.
So they're like little gnomes, whatever. But I didn't know that they're like actual images that you can buy like the little figures, right? The reason why I knew is because one time my boy went to Mexico and there was a shop and he calls me. He's on FaceTime. He's like, look what I just saw. and it's literally like a bunch of little gnomes. Like
I think I know what you're talking about.
They look crazy, bro.
Is it like I know what you're talking. They look fat.
Gnomes.
They look
no,
like
no,
the one
no,
from
no,
Project
no,
X.
No, that's no.
Yeah.
Those are
Like the one from Project X.
No, those are gnomes. No, but these are like this, little figures.
But they're the duendes, bro. They're called duendes.
And they have like the little ugly faces. Like they kind of look like that one for like
I
leprechaun.
thought you were about to say like Felipe.
No.
They kind of look like.
No, they kind of look like Leprechaun. The movie Leprechaun with the face like that.
I've never seen it, but go continue.
Okay, so well, thank you. I appreciate you, CEO. And then, anywho, right? I seen him. I was like, oh shit, that's a trip. No, that's not even when I saw him. I'm lying. I went to I went to a Santeria spot where they sell like all these different things. And I remember seeing one of them. And then I told my mom, I was like, look, mom, you should get one of those to scare the kids. And the lady, bro, she freaked out. She's like, no. She's like, don't you ever do that. Don't have kids around that. And I was like, why? She's like, porque son malcriados. Like with kids, like they'll start like messing with them. Like let's say they're like sleeping at night, like les jalan las patas.
Really?
Yeah, te jalan las patas. Like let's say if you have your cover, like the covers, like te avientan las covers. To you, if you treat them nice, they'll do favors to you. That's what they're known for.
What kind of favor?
Si te ayudan en la noche.
Pleasuring favors.
No. But hear me out. I remember we went to a brewery, right? This brewery is actually in Canoga. It's called the A18 Brewery, right? Anyways, we're there. And we get our drinks and we're paying, whatnot.
I wasn't there, by the way.
Yeah. Felipe wasn't there, or DX. And I just see, bro, I feel something staring at me, bro. And in my head, I'm like, I hope it's a bad bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm like, I feel something staring at me. And then I look, literally, like right next to the counter, it's a little freaking little gnome just sitting there. And I told the lady, I was like, oh, is this a duende? She's like, yeah. She's like, it's our duende. And she starts tapping them like that on the top of the head. She said, it's our duende. And I'm like, damn, that's kind of scary. She's like, no, he's a good boy. And I was like, what do you mean he's a good boy? Yeah. She's like, yeah, he protects the brewery. He actually takes care of the brewery.
What?
We actually, bro, they had little drinks, like to give him like little drinks and stuff. They had dollars. She's like, every time I get a tip, I always give him $1 to keep him happy. And she's just tapping the top of his head. And I was like, what do you mean she keeps it protected? Like
she or he?
No, he was him. I'm like, what do you mean he protects the thing?
He's talking to a she, or to a girl.
I
know, but I'm talking about the duende.
Yeah, the duende's a boy. I'm talking to a she, but she's talking about the boy.
Okay.
So she's like, no, she's protecting it. She's making sure
He's protecting it.
He's protecting.
Okay,
yeah.
you're throwing me off with the shit.
Sorry. So he's protecting the whole thing, and I was like, oh, like does it ever get like a little? Do you guys ever see any crazy stuff? And she was telling me, yeah, like sometimes like they come in, and then like when he wants to be a little rebellious, like
what?
It sounds crazy. But like I believe she's talking about like las sillas will kind of like be like misplaced or like things like this, or you would hear like little things, because at the end of the day, like that duende, he's in a happy mood. If he's not in a happy mood, then he'll do something about it.
That's a real thing, though.
That's a real thing. That's what she's saying. And I'm telling you, she's tapping the top of his head, and then like she's like, yeah, he's
bricked.
a good boy. I don't know if he's bricked or not, gang, but he's like, yeah. It was just crazy. It was crazy seeing that. Being able to witness that firsthand, to actually.
But you felt like actual eyes were on you, though.
Yes, bro. You feel something. You feel the energy. You feel the presence. Like you feel something's there, bro. It's not just like, oh, it's a fucking little, like those action figures. Like,
so if I went to A18 Brewery, I see that little.
You'll see that little. The last time I was there probably like 8 months ago. But if we go. He's literally sitting right there, just in the cash register. He's taking. I think that's what she was saying. He takes care of the cash register type of thing. So, no disrespect. I completely maybe I'm superstitious about certain things, but if it's an actual thing, like that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. That's like low key got me a little worried.
Yeah, it's insane. But like I said, a lot of people believe different things, and I'm just here to respect everyone's beliefs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because. You know, I can tell you something and you'd be like, bro, that sounds crazy. But if I believe it, I believe it.
It's not that I don't believe it. It's just like.
Have you seen their faces though?
Nah, let me see it.
Let me show you like what they look like.
Am I gonna feel the presence through the screen?
You gonna feel the presence?
You know what's it called? My mom has a story about that. Like a lot of stories. Actually, she was talking about it with my aunt. So my mom we're from a place called Veracruz. It's the state of Mexico down south. Mind you, Veracruz is like, it also has pyramids. I know most people only know about like the Mayans.
I'm so sorry. That's what they look like.
Oh, I've seen them.
Like that.
In your house, huh?
No, not in my house. I've seen them. They make a movie about them, no? They look like they have movies.
Nah,
Go ahead, continue about it.
But In Veracruz, supposedly a lot of superstitious stuff happen, like paranormal shit, because of the pyramids there. Like we have the Olmec pyramids, like the Olmec heads, where we're from. But anyway, I'm from Minatitlan. That's where I was born and shit. And basically, my mom's house is like right here, and then the neighbor's house is over here, and then right here, it's like a dead end. You get me? Like you could drive all the way down, but then there's a dead end, and there's just forest. Like there's just like
this is where you live.
Well, my grandma lives, and mind you, my grandma's house has a bunch of trees too. Like my grandma loves like gardening. She has mango trees. She has nances, like nanchis and nances. I don't know what you guys know them as. She has like a bunch of vegetation in her property, and then in this property, like the lady is kind of like more modern to what I remember. But then right here, it's just like grass and trees and shit like that. And my mom and aunt claim, mind you, my aunt's way older than my mom. Like she's like 10 years older. So when my mom was little, my aunt was already like older, like a teenager. And they claim that they would come to the house, like duendes would come out of that part and go to the house and pull their legs. That's what they claim. Yeah. They be claiming that. I don't know. My mom be lying sometimes. Nah, but that's what she be claiming, bro. She says that.
Que te jalan las patas?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
They want to take you, and then they
take you where?
That's what my aunt said. She's like,
it's because all those movies, dog. It's all these movies.
My mom didn't have cable.
Okay, my mom didn't have cable. So now you're saying the movies are corrupting?
Nah,
I think the movies are fucking with people's heads, gang.
But they didn't have TV. They watching.
Nah, bro, I believe in some shit like that.
And my aunt.
But like as in pull, as in like they come off the bed, or they just felt like the
tug. But my aunt would always tell me this. My aunt would always tell my mom, she's like, ¿te acuerdas lo que te decía, Mayra? And she's like, remember what I used to tell you? And my mom was like, what? Remember when everybody, because my aunt was one of the oldest, she'd tell everybody to go to sleep, when every time to go to sleep, and if they had to use the restroom, to wake somebody up and don't go alone, because they will lure you in. Because my mom's bathroom was like almost near the street. You get me? It was near like the Nancy tree. It's literally just lamina, bro. And you go take a shit there. And like I'm telling you, bro, it's like a lot of forest. But if I could find the image of like how my mom's house look, you'll be like, now imagine this at night with no light. Like motherfuckers have like light like that. They'll be like, if you have to go to a restroom, take someone with you, because the one that's trying to lure you in. You get me?
But what do you think
lure you in? Like they I mean, if you're a kid, you might think they're friendly. You get me?
Yeah.
And they lure you in.
But what could they do to you?
I don't know.
They can't kill you, can they?
I'm sure.
I'm sure they would, bro. Yeah,
I'm sure they could, because.
Or you go missing, gang. Imagine you go missing.
I feel like this is what you're not understanding. Like, even though they're coming in different shapes and sizes, like oh, it's this, the duende. At the end of the day, like. You gotta understand what they are, bro. They're demons. Like I'm sure they can f your shit up, bro.
It's true. So, I believe it. No, I'm not saying I don't believe it, gang. Like I said, bro, I believe in. If you believe in God, you believe in the devil. You believe in the demons. I believe in all of it. I'm just a bitch, gang. I don't like to believe it. I'm gonna just keep it 100.
You went straight to the point. This is what I respect.
I'm gonna just keep it 100, bro. I'm a bitch, especially when it comes to scary shit.
Hey, real shit. You ever had sleep paralysis?
Oh, bro,
never, and I don't want to experience it from all the stories that I've heard.
One of the most scariest things you ever witnessed.
I almost did.
I don't even like talking about it, because I'm get scared that I might have it.
Yeah.
Think about it. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to even talk about that.
Okay, we'll skip.
But
yeah. I know it's just your brain, like not fully awake.
Nah, it's a real shit. It's real shit.
Isn't it called like se te subió el muerto?
Se te subió el muerto. They call it like that.
It's it's funny. Bro, this whole episode has been about paranormal shit. But it comes most when you're depressed and stressed, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Those are the top two. Very depressed and stressed. And I remember my uncle telling me a story of when my grandma passed, actually.
No way, he was going through that?
Yeah,
Before she passed?
No, after.
Oh.
Yeah. But supposedly, and you say you can't see your people's faces or whatever.
You can see that.
But shit. Supposedly, he said that he felt like it was like my grandma on top of him type shit.
That was scary.
It was weird. He said like, and like he said he was like screaming, like yelling, but like nobody, like his mouth was closed.
You can't do shit,
but you're
like
literally
stuck and you're just.
I know it's happened to you.
Yeah.
So you probably like you don't know what you're talking about, but the scientific term is you're your brain's awake, your body just hasn't woken up. That's why.
Yeah.
But you could see
Bro,
eyes. You could see
you know
eyes.
what's
You can see
crazy?
everything because
I
you're awake from your brain's awake and your eyes are open.
You know which
your
one I
body
used to
hasn't
have a
woken up.
lot, and it was crazy. This was before I got that little wall in my room. So when I used to have that wall in my room, you know where my gaming chair is at, right?
Yeah.
So that's where my bed used to be, and I'm sorry, I know you don't want to talk about it. Yeah. So I'm sleeping on it. I'm sleeping in the couch. I'm literally like this, and you can see like towards my door, right? And I remember one of the first 2 times that I got it, boom, I would wake up. And I was like, I can't move, bro. And I'm thinking I'm calling my grandma too. Like I think I'm yelling, bro. I'm like, Mom, because I call my grandma Mom. I was like, Mom, someone wake me up, bro. I'm fucking scared.
But you can't move.
No, you can't move. I don't know if anyone's ever experienced this before. A fucking sober man is just like standing over me type shit. Like, real, bro, it's fucking scary. I'm like, you trying to fuck what? No, but...
But you vividly see your room. Like,
you see everything, bro. You see everything. You can see the door. You can see everything,
But
bro.
you can't move.
You can't move. You can't speak.
Can you just move your eyes or
That's what I don't... I'm going to be honest. I don't even know if your eyes are awake.
Do you think it's a mental game? Like, you think you can get out of it? Like,
you remember Saul said he got out of it?
Saul said he fucking beat
his
him.
yeah. Saul said, yeah.
Hey, I respect that motherfucker.
Saul said, let me just brief the story.
Saul, our boy from IE and Friends, by the way.
So Saul said that he from IE and Friends, he told us the story that he had really, really bad sleep paralysis for like 2 weeks straight, he said. And he said he got to a point where he was so tired of seeing this figure or whatever.
Because he was saying it was a nun. Like, it was the figure of the nun.
Yeah.
Bro, think about that. That shit is scary, bro. Seeing that shit in your room.
Yeah, and so he said he got to a point where he said he beat the nun, like he fucked her up. Like he said, I fought. He's like, word for word, he's like, I beat her ass or his ass, whatever it was, and he fought her till like I guess that he after that never came back. He said, yo, I fucked her
she
up
knew.
She learned her lesson.
Yeah, like he said that he somehow broke out of that and beat her ass up, and she never came back to mess with him again. So I was like, damn, like imagine she went back and was like, hey, don't fuck with him no more, man. Yeah, she went back to wherever, like, hey, man. So don't
take him off my roster.
Take him off my roster.
Like Monsters Inc. Like Monsters Inc. where they scare you, like you have your own door. They're like, hey, shred that one. Shred that door.
Yeah, bro. I'm guessing that's how it probably was. Like, man, leave that motherfucker alone. Nobody go there.
Yeah, bro. No, that's what I'm telling you. That's one of the scariest thing. And even afterwards, when you wake up, your whole body is like shaky. You just don't feel. That's another thing too, bro. Like, I'll wrap it up real quick. So I mentioned this before. A lot of people think, spirits or spirit, whatever. I think spirits are actually energy, bro. That's why sometimes you hear there's good energy and there's bad energy.
Yeah. Some
people pass away. What happens? Sometimes the energy gets stuck in that room. When people walk into a house, they're like, oh, there's bad energy, all this and all that, right? So the reason why I feel like, yes, the whole sleep paralysis could be a paranormal thing was because when I wake up from it, like my energy, like my whole thing is just shaky, bro. Mm-hmm. It's like you just witness. Me dejaron temblando después de eso. Like, it's just weird. But I mean, I want to know what our viewers think about shit like that. I want to know if you guys ever experienced something like that.
We gotta make a Google spreadsheet so y'all can drop it off.
I'll be honest. I would love to talk about it.
Let's make that thing. We'll make it for this for next week either way.
Yeah.
We'll make it and we'll put it down the link down below the description and tell us about your scariest experience or whatever you guys want to talk about.
If you want to ask us questions.
And it's gonna be totally anonymous. We're not gonna put your name on there. You get me? We'll just read it off our phone. So with that being said, the eggs close us out, man. Close them damn legs too. Fucking out and everything.
We're sorry that this episode was completely, I think, full of paranormal stories. To be real, before we close it out, we filmed the episode like 2 days ago, and we had to film an episode 2 days later. So we kind of ran out of topics. If we're being honest, like we ran out of topics because we just filmed a whole pod before this, and me and Felipe have to go to Atlanta and all this stuff. So we kind of just had to move a lot of things up.
But we hope you enjoyed the video.
No,
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
We just want to be transparent.
It's one of those things where we mentioned it before. It's just guy talk, like
this is
just
our
talk in
safe
general.
space.
Yeah. This is literally the conversations that we probably have on the way over here or in our after we all cuddle, we just talk about
after we lost at the casino.
After we lost at the
That's
casino.
y'all, not us. But I'm gonna sign us out of here. We'll see you guys next week. We love you guys. Please subscribe.
Love you guys.
Like, comment.
I love you guys.
Give me the 10K on Instagram.
Please, you're almost there. Hey,
Brandon 10K.
Love you guys. See you guys next week.
No más a la guerra.